Hey guys, it's Cow, everyone's favorite bovine. In today's episode, I'm going to be ranking every single pit event, major events, and minor events. This video is inspired by Pink Eve's, she did the same thing, a tier list of sword enchants and bow enchants, and today I'm doing events. I also just want to give a quick shout out. I just made a second channel. This channel is basically just like short videos of kind of memes, not always going to be Minecraft, it's just whatever really. So maybe you should sub to that. And if you're not currently subscribed to my main channel, then you should, because if you don't, then Paint will cease to exist. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay guys, we're going to start with the event pizza. So for each one, I'm going to give a quick summary of like what the event is. So basically for pizza, in one of the 4 quarters of the map, there's like a merchant that spawns, and you go to it and you click on it to receive like 9 pizzas, and you can go all around the map and then sell those pizzas to villagers for like $5 to $25, and you can bring that back to the stand, deposit it, and then you have like that money, and then whoever top 3 people at the end get 2 renown, top 20 get 1 renown, and you get some gold or something. And also you can kill people and steal their gold, which is a pretty cool feature. And one last thing that's pretty cool is you have speed 2 the whole way through. So for the pizza event, I'd say it's a pretty fun event. It's kind of easy to get top 2, so top 3 you can get some decent renown from it. I'd say it's a good event overall. It's kind of fun. It's not that hard, but it is pretty fun. Okay, for the next event, it's Blockhead. So quick summary of Blockhead. Basically, there's power-ups around the map that, okay, let me start off with this. When you kill people, like a block splatter goes around of your specific block. Like a 10 block radius maybe, or less than that. And then like there's power-ups that can increase that, make you take less damage, make you like have a quick trail, which basically means like your blocks follow you around for like 20 seconds. But the issue with this event is it's extremely laggy, because it just is, the game's pretty bad, so yeah. And it's overall just not that fun. So Blockhead's gonna be it's gonna be an F tier. The next event is Raffle, which this is probably going to be an underrated opinion, but so Raffle event, there's tickets that spawn all around the map, and you go pick them up, and then you deposit them in mid, and then you can kill people to take their tickets too, and just deposit them to, deposit them and get your tickets. And then at the end of the event, it takes all those tickets and like it raffles them like a normal raffle would, and it picks some winners. The issue is that the only way to get renown from this is if you get 27 tickets, which is pretty easy to do, but you can only get 1 renown, which is why people don't like it. But then on the good side, it's like, it is a pretty fun event in my opinion. It's like one of the most fun events by far. And for the gold, it never really seems to be the people who actually like get the most tickets. It always seems to be like nons with 5 tickets, which is kind of a downfall. But overall, I'd say it's a really fun event, and I'm going to put it in good. The next event is Beast Mode. So Beast Mode is 3 people are Beast, and then they can't regen at all through any methods, and they go around and they just kill people, and then basically whoever has the most kills at the end as Beast, wins. But it's just overall just a pretty poor event. It's not that fun, and it's not fun. It can be pretty hard to get renown in, because it's kind of luck based to see if you get Beast. I'm probably going to put it in poop tier. It's just not that good. Okay, the next event is Robbery. Robbery is a really fun event, and it's nice to get renown and gold. So basically, everyone starts with 100 gold in their stash, and then when you kill people, you take almost all of their gold, and then when you hit people, you take a little bit of it. And then obviously you kill more people, you get your stash bigger, and the maximum is 10k. And if you ever do get a 10k, you can go like hide around the map and try not to get killed. It's not that hard to get top 3, but it is really fun, and it does give some good renown, so I'm going to put it in saucy tier. The next event we have is Team Deathmatch. So for Team Deathmatch, there's 2 teams that you're randomly selected on. And then basically everyone just goes mid and hits each other, and then whoever has the most kills plus assists at the end of it wins. And then whatever team you're on doesn't really matter, besides like you know, who you're going to be hitting through the entire event. But like it doesn't affect your rewards really at all, besides I think like 1,000 gold. Overall, it's kind of boring. It's just clicking, and it can get kind of annoying because if your team is the team with all the nons on it, then you kind of like don't get as many kills and assists, so you kind of just like, get unlucky. I'm gonna put it in poop tier. Okay, the next event is squads. So for squads, there's banners all around the map, and you have 2 people on your team that you can either team with or be randomly selected with. And then you claim banners by sitting on them for like 5 seconds when no other enemy teams are near you. And then these banners just slowly give you points over time as long as they're not stolen, and kills also give you a good amount of points. So overall, it's a pretty fun event. It's kind of easy to get renown in if you have like a decent squad, and it's nice to have like a team event that's like not like, you know, 50v50 or whatever like TDM, but it's actually kind of like, it's nice. I think it's a good tier. Okay, the next thing we got is Ragepit. Oh wait, this is supposed to be the event, not the person. Never mind. Okay, we have Ragepit. So for Ragepit, it's like 4 minutes of just straight carpal tunnel, where you just jump down mid with mind assault pants and just click for 4 minutes. It's pretty easy to get to renown, but it's like just not fun in the slightest. It just hurts your fingers. I'm gonna put it in meh tier because it's just in the middle. Okay, the next event is Spire. This one's a heavily debated event because it's possible to get 3 renown in this event if you do really well, but at the same time, there's a big glitch that allows you to like become number 1 pretty easily if you just like keep killing yourself on floor 2 with lava and then kill someone to get back on floor 1 and then keep doing that. You can kind of like dupe your way to the top, because basically the premise of the event is there's 9 floors, and if you kill someone you go up a floor, if you die you go down a floor, and like you just want to get to the highest floor and get the most kills. Another issue with the event is like there's a lot of kill stealers, which obviously is going to happen. That's kind of the way to win, which just gets annoying and repetitive. And also, if you're like say on floor 9 but you die at the end of the event or something, it's not really based on what floor you're on, it's based on like your souls, which is why the glitch even works with like dying on floor 2 and killing someone on floor 1, because you don't lose souls on floor 2, which is like the whole premise of the glitch. But so if you die on floor 9 at like say number 2, sometimes they'll put you like number 40 or something, because you lose a lot of souls when you die. Overall, I think it's a pretty bad event. Besides, I'd say it'd be poop tier, but since you can get 3 renown sometimes, it's gonna be an eh. Okay, now we're going on to the minor events. The first minor event is King of the Hill. Basically, there's a small like 10 by 10 diamond block like radius that you stand on in like one of the 4 corners, and if you're standing on it you get 4 times rewards. It's pretty simple, but it's also like really OP and just needed for streaking. I think it's definitely saucy tier. Okay, the next event we have is King of the Ladder. This is what you'd kind of think King of the Hill would be, but basically one of the 4 corners there's a bunch of ladders that spawn, and then you stand on them for gold and you get regen 4, so people can't kill you that easily. But the issue with the event is, even if you're standing on the top tier for like the whole event, you're only gonna get like 3k gold. So overall it's extremely slow and just not worth it. It's definitely gonna be poop tier. The next event we have is the auction event. So every once in a while there's an auction which has a random item such as a feather, mystic repair kit, full diamond set, fresh pants, one of the 3 auction pants, or just random mystic. Overall, it can be a nice event if you have a lot of gold, and it's a good way to spend your gold before you prestige if you have trade limits. But all the good items just go to the high prestige players that have like 28 million gold, and it's just there's a lot of bad items too that just are worthless. Overall, I'd say it's a meh event. The next event is everyone gets a bounty. Basically, just everyone in the lobby gets a 100 gold bounty. This sounds like okay in theory, because it's like, okay, well you're streaking, I'll just get some extra gold. But what happens is, like, let's just say you're hunting, you get a 100 gold bounty, and then you kind of have to go like kill yourself to to get rid of it otherwise, because like there's enchants like David and Goliath 3 that just because you have a 100 gold bounty, people are going to take 40% less damage from you, which is just insane. So it can be really annoying if you're just trying to hunt or do anything besides streak, really. I'm going to put it in poop tier because there really are no like benefits. The next event is 2 times rewards. It picks a random part of the map, but it could also be in mid, and it just gives you 2 times rewards. It's pretty simple. It's just 2 times gold and XP though. It doesn't work on like Genesis faction points or any of that. At least I don't think so. So overall, it's like a koth, but not as good. I'd say it's good tier. It's still a nice event, especially if it's in mid. The next tier we have is Dragon Egg. So for Dragon Egg, there's an egg that spawns at mid, and then like you click it and it gives you XP, like a good amount of XP and then a little bit of gold. It's basically good if you just prestige or you're low prestige, because the XP, it doesn't really scale, so it's not that good if you're a higher prestige. But it's also nice because a lot of people come to mid if you're streaking as a higher prestige. And it's also really fun to just, you can like place Obsidian on the egg and get everyone really mad. Overall, it's not saucy, but it's definitely a good event. The next event is Cake. This is going to be another pretty underrated opinion, but for Cake, there's a cake that spawns in one of the 4 corners of the map. And you just click on the cake and you get like gold from clicking it. And then there's also like little cherries and I think cookies inside of it. The cherries give you like 100 gold and the cookies give you like a small amount of XP. But the issue I have with this event is it can really hurt your fingers like Ragepit, and it's like overall you usually don't ever get more than like 5k gold. So this is pretty underrated, but I'm going to put it in A tier. Our second to last event is the Care Package event. This event spawns a Care Package in one of the 4 corners of the map. And then in this Care Package there's fresh mystics, I think diamond armor pieces, and a little bit of gold and XP. But the maximum like amount of fresh there is just 1. So a Care Package is never really going to be worth more than 1 fresh. But it's a nice event to like meme on, maybe like punch someone before it starts or something, but it's not really good rewards. I'm going to put it in meh tier. And then the final event, which is one of my favorite events by far, is the Quick Maths event. Basically, it asks a random math question in chat, and then the first 5 people to solve it correctly get a small amount of XP and gold, but it's still really fun. And if you're you know, big brain like me, it can be a really good way to flex your big brain status. This is definitely gonna be a, you know, a saucy tier. Okay, that's all for the video. Tell me if you disagree with any of my listings, maybe if you agree, and just remember that you have to subscribe or else you're smelly. Okay, bye.
I call this one the campfire song. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONG song.